office for a free evaluation.
WLKY weather, available on 103.9 The Hog. Winter in Greater Louisville, a season of rapid change. Sometimes fun.
Wilson, Tracy Wolfson, Jay Feely on the scene here. The Patriots took the opening kickoff and have just run 3 plays, a couple of running plays, and then a pass batted down on 3rd down. So now the punt is Ryan Allen with Norwood signaling fair catch. He has to come way up to make it, and he was off balance the whole time, and he muffs it, and it looks like the Patriots are all over it. Norwood was almost in a sprint off that fair catch signal. And the Patriots with a takeaway. The recovery, Jonathan Jones. Here's Norwood.
Never got his arms together. And if you saw the football when it was in the air, the tail of the football, in other words, was going back. It was falling away from Norwood, so he had to hustle, like you said, Jim, a little extra hard to get up there. Didn't get in good position, didn't get his elbows together, and the football went right through it.
And in their last home game, the Broncos against Kansas City, that incredible thrilling finish, Norwood had 2 fumbles on punt returns, lost 1 of the 2. And alas, he was inactive last week at Tennessee. They put him up today, and he muffs it right here at the start. Patriots from the 31. And that was thrown in the direction of White. Brady and the Patriots, the most high-powered first quarter team in the league.
Well, look, he feels a lot more confident in this game. Just looking at the offensive line. David Andrews, Joe Thuney, Nate Solder. Center to the left tackle. Did not play in this game last year.
Got another audience just joining us. I'd like to welcome you. 2nd and 10. Everyone's with us now as the Patriots try to take advantage of a fumble punt by the Broncos. And that's off the fingertips of White. This game started with the ball being kicked, Denver deferring to the Patriots. 3 and out, but Ryan Allen's punt was fumbled by, right there, number 11, Jordan Norwood. And now a 3rd down coming up for New England. This was the fumble. And again, Norwood had issues just 2 weeks ago. Lost 1. In fact, coughed it up twice. His team recovered the other one. But it was Jones on the recovery, and now the Denver defense seeing the 6th snap by the Patriots. They have really shut them down thus far.
So far, so good. This is still a good defense, especially good against the pass.
On 3rd and 10, that is Lewis. Stopped after a gain of about 4. So that'll bring out Gostkowski for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, you talk about this defense, Jim. It's not the same defense we saw last year because people are rushing the football, but the pass defense and the pass rush still 2 of the best.
You just never know with New England. They did not start the game with Blount in the backfield. He has not been in so far. We've had Lewis with 3 carries and a couple of passes in the direction of James White. And now Gostkowski will try it from 45 yards away. And the kick is good. And New England with 3 points off the takeaway to strike first. Just 2.5 minutes into this game.
I'm pumped you guys fly to Belize. What about Cancun or Jamaica? Could I swim with dolphins?
Yes to low fares to faraway places. Oh yeah, that's transparency.
Patty LaBelle.
Yeah.
Patty pie. Girl, that's $3.48.
Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie, only at Walmart. $3.48 on rollback. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Not everyone speaks Sriracha.
Sriracha.
But when a fan says
Sriracha.
they want a Sriracha chicken sandwich with Sriracha Jack cheese, Sriracha infused aioli, and a Sriracha bun. Wendy's spicy Sriracha chicken sandwich for a limited time.
most magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda. Like the Accord, the best-selling car in America. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event, only at your Honda dealer.
What do we do now? Get your son back. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. It's what you do with your fear that matters. You and me, we're gonna get you back.
The Patriots lead the league in takeaway points. They got 3 here early off the muff punt by Jordan Norwood, and now Gostkowski will send it down to Cody Latimer. No chance at a return. And Trevor Siemian will trot onto the field with the Broncos offense, looking for some answers. You just saw Justin Forsett run by, number 20. He's going to start. Here is Siemian. He has posted big numbers. His last 2 starts, in fact, he's been over 300, but wasn't enough to win at Tennessee last week, as they managed only 18 yards on the ground. Matt Paradis, though, Bill will explain, he's had a solid season. There's Forsett. He's been with this team for about a week and a half, playing for his 3rd different team this season. He opened the season as the Ravens starter, was waived, went to the Lions, waived. Now here he is with the handle. Wiggle to the outside and a good run. Justin Forsett with a gain of 13.
Virgil Green on the outside. Blocks his man. Here it is. Number 85 gets the block, and a good read by Forsett, taking it outside once he sees the inside's clogged up. Hard to run up the middle. Patriots very big, and good run stoppers inside.
3 receivers, including Norwood. First down throw, and it is not caught by Green. Should have. Patriots defense, Matt Patricia. They have not allowed but 1 first-half touchdown over the last 3 weeks. You saw Flowers, he leads them in sacks. Hightower, he'll blitz a lot. And Malcolm Butler on one of the corners with those 2 standout wideouts on the Broncos side, Sanders and Thomas. Forsett is brought down by Butler. Picks up about 5.
Well, you talked about Trevor Siemian, the big numbers he's putting up. Well, he has no choice. They can't run the football, or they haven't run it well, so they have to rely on the pass. And Trevor Siemian has just really come on the last few weeks, shown some toughness, throwing the football very well.
3rd and 4, and Siemian's pass. Now that's running too short a route. That's the former Patriot, Derby. Actually had to come back and get it. And Derby will be stopped a couple of yards short. That's the first completion we've had in this game on either side. And it's not enough for the first down.
Well, Trey Flowers actually, I think, tipped the football that was thrown the first pass to Virgil Green. And the Patriots, they took away the inside pass, had nothing to do but throw it out there. And one thing we got here today, we got 2 good tackling secondaries. So you throw it outside, hard to get those extra yards.
Riley Dixon to punt to Julian Edelman. And by the way, Cyrus Jones inactive. All the fumbling issues he's had, including Monday night. That is touched by Webster. Patriots will begin their next drive from inside the 20. Dixon, 39-yard punt.
The most magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda, KBB.com's best value brand. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event and discover the Pilot, CR-V, and new Ridgeline. Right now at your Honda dealer.
Every moment is a chance to delight. Kay Jewelers is the place to discover the perfect gift. The one and only museum dial, envisioned in Movado Esperanza. Meant to be shared, loved.
Movado Esperanza, now at Kay, the #1 jewelry store in America.
So you want to know your heart rate when you're doing this, or this, or this, maybe not this, but this, or even this, which means you should probably wear this. Beat yesterday with Vivo Active HR from Garmin.
This is life. No football. This is football. First down. maybe not enough life. And this is the perfect balance of football and life.
Restore your football life balance. Watch live, local, and primetime games in HD, all without using your data on NFL Mobile. Only on Verizon.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. K Jewelers. For 100 years, every kiss begins with K. And by Honda. Hurry in for great deals during Happy Honda Days.
Yeah, some wild Broncos up in the mountains. They've got plenty of snow now after this weekend. A big dumping coming in on Friday night. And NFL fans, you can order your holiday gifts from NFLshop.com today. NFLshop.com. Here's Blount. And that is Todd Davis on him right away. It was a big question mark whether he'd be able to play today. But there is a flag out. He had a rib cage injury. Walt Anderson is officiating this game. He's the referee. And this is his first Patriot game since the Deflategate game a year and a half ago.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 19 was covering up eligible receiver number 71. That penalty is declined. It's second down.
So Todd Davis with a tackle and a loss of 2. And they're glad to have him up because Brandon Marshall is out with the hamstring injury, Phil.
Well, they got good depth at the linebacker position. Zaire Anderson, number 50, he came in last week, played well. Corey Nelson's played well. He's in there. And that time, Todd Davis, the guard pulled. He chased him, got in the backfield, made the play.
Back to Blount. And he ducks down low and is dropped after a gain of about 5. Let's go down to the sideline. Tracy.
Well, Jim, Tom Brady told us he watched last year's championship game several times, including on the plane over here. What he learned was this is a different team. And that's what offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels was telling his team this week. He said, stand up if you did not play in this game last year. That was about 2/3 of the room. He said, this is not a rematch. We're a different team. This is a different game. Jim?
Well, that's so true. You look right across the starting lineups here. That offensive line was so banged up last year. Plus the likes of Gostkowski was in the game. Here's a 3rd and 8. And again, he was heading that pass in the direction of White. This Denver defense, once again, rising up to this moment.
Well, a couple things. Patriots, you could say Tracy Wolfson is right. It is a different team, a different offense. Josh McDaniels, they're more physical. And just the start of the game, you see they're going to play it differently, trying to run the football because you have to respect this pass rush. And, of course, all the good defensive backs they have who can really cover. Tom Brady getting rid of the football maybe just a little too quick. Respecting that pass rush early in the game, even a veteran can have a little nerves.
Norwood stays in as the returner. Again, he signals for a catch, and a clean catch this time.
And a cheer.
Yes, there is. Tom Brady, for the first time since 2004, begins the game 0 for 4 throwing.
Magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda, like the versatile CR-V, a KBB.com Best Buy for 2016. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event, only at your Honda dealer.
CBS Friday. Join your favorite musical stars as they celebrate the greatest gift of all.
My family makes me feel loved.
A Home for the Holidays, CBS this Friday.
The Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. Well, one of the finalists is DeMarcus Ware, selected as one of the 8 finalists. Going to find out February 4th, the night before Super Bowl 51, the winner during the NFL Honors Award show. But this award goes to a player who exemplifies outstanding sportsmanship on the field. Each team nominating one player, and earlier this week, DeMarcus named one of the 8 finalists. Congratulations. Siemian was looking down the field. Instead will go underneath. And that's Forsett for about 8 or 9.
Really good fake. Had me looking at the run play the whole way and realized that Siemian still had the football. That's something that's missing. When you talk about this team, the offensive line, not running the football the way you want, the play action game is just basically dried up because no team fears the run. Interesting here, no huddle, going at a quicker pace.
2nd and 1. Set. Little slight detour cut back to the right. It was enough to pick up the first down. Yeah, just 18 yards on 9 rush attempts at Tennessee. For the Broncos in their 57-year history, it's the 3rd worst performance.
Well, it goes back to the biggest problem this team has had all year from the start. They thought they had this offensive line rebuilt and ready to go. It has not come through for them.
First down throw. Siemian to Green for another 10. Long on the coverage.
But I'll tell you who has come through for him, and that is the quarterback, Trevor Siemian. Looks like Virgil Green a little shook up there.
And Virgil Green needs a little assistance from the training staff.
That's big. He can catch it, but he's the best blocking tight end they got by far.
When a moment spontaneously turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adeptus for pulmonary hypertension, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis and a $200 savings card.
The most magical time of the year is also the perfect time to take home a new Honda, KBB.com's best value brand. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event and discover the Civic, Fit, and HR-V right now at your Honda dealer.
I'm about to head off to the after party, and thanks to Target, I got this nice little outfit just in time using Order Pickup. Stay fresh. Get last-minute gifts with Order Pickup at Target.
Oprah Winfrey interviews First Lady Michelle Obama, a CBS exclusive, Monday.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Cialis.
Virgil Green took a blow to the head. He's already been taken to the locker room. No doubt going to go through the concussion protocol. 2nd and 1. And that's Thomas. Brought down by Jones. Good pass there by Siemian for 23.
Excellent pass. Here's what I've noticed about Trevor Siemian in these last couple weeks. When he has to, he can put a little step on the gas and drive the football. That was tight coverage. Do it between 3 defenders and got it in there.
First down from the 20. He's going to go looking for set. Challenged by a couple of DBs there, including McCourty for 5.
You know, they've coached Trevor Siemian really hard here. Gary Kubiak's been tough on him in the building and practice, even in the press. You know, he kind of calls him out. And what they're doing, they're trying to make a young quarterback grow up fast, and they've done it because his play has improved greatly here of late.
2nd and 5. Forsett sidesteps what could have been a big loss. And it looks like he got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now Gary Kubiak, he's got that tough love approach, no question.
Yeah, no doubt.
With Siemian, and he's gone through now since taking over as the Broncos coach last year. He's won games with 4 different starters. Peyton, Osweiler, of course Trevor, as well as Paxton Lynch got a win in a game as a starter at Jacksonville.
Well, he's got to be happy and proud of his team just to start. He says, don't panic if things don't go our way early. And that was his message all week to the players. They said it to us, and they didn't panic after the turnover.
3rd and 5. Siemian's pass over the head of Devontae Booker, who had been the starter in recent weeks, but seems to have hit the rookie wall here late in the year.
Well, I talked about so much about Denver's defensive backs, how they can cover this. This is no shabby group when you talk about the Patriots. They got guys that can run, play one-on-one, and a new group of linebackers, Bill Belichick, who can also run. When you talk about Kyle Van Noy, Shea McClellan,
Landon Roberts.
Landon Roberts, definitely.
33 yards for McManus. And his kick squeaks through. It's good. 27 out of 31 on the year. But he was trying to imitate Cairo Santos for a moment.
Behind every gun sight is a human being. We are those people. We will look death in the eye, and we will fight.
Rated M for mature.
Get the new Xbox One S.
There's an ocean filled with creatures who...
Daddy, how big is a blue whale?
Okay, Google, how big is a blue whale?
Blue whale typically has a weight of 300,000 pounds.
An ocean filled with creatures
Oh, this is where Mom does a big whale noise.
Whale noise? Okay, Google, what noise does a whale make? All right, let's keep going. An ocean filled with...
Do whales sleep?
Okay, Google, do whales sleep?
Papa John's scouting report on this season's best new prospect? Thick, cheesy, and golden brown. Papa John's new pan pizza. Try a 3-topping for $10 and a 2-liter Pepsi for $2.
Papa John's, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Broncos drive 47 yards to set up the field goal to tie it. And 3-3, first quarter. Now about to deliver the football to the Patriots and their 4th possession of the game. So far, New England 13 total yards in its first 3 series and without a first down. By the way, Tuesday, 10 legends were inducted into the Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame in New York, and 2 are very special to us, including our chairman, Sean McManus. Congratulations. And Vern Lundquist just called his last college football game last Saturday, the Army-Navy game.
Yep, congratulations
proud
to
of them both.
And I'd say our boss, you know what he does? He wears nice suits. You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, always in a nice suit. So that's great honor for both of them. Congratulations.
That's Dion Lewis. Look at Lewis for a pickup of 15.
Well, they love this, the fact that Devlin, watch number 46 come across. He gets the block, and Dion Lewis just so quick. And even though he's a small running back, I think he's a very good runner between the tackles. And the guy that we saw early last year just tearing it up for this offense, he's back to full strength and ready to do it in games. Saw him the last couple. Looks pretty sharp here to start.
It's Lewis again. Showing a good burst and weaving out there for about a gain of 8. And Tracy, back down to you.
Well, Jim, speaking of awards, you received a great honor Monday in Las Vegas, awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award presented by the Golf Coaches Association of America, an organization I know you hold near and dear to your heart. Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you. Now, you guys weren't supposed to do that. I cannot stand being blindsided, but thank you on behalf of my late coach, Dave Williams. I humbly accept that award. Here's a flag out. Of course, all the people who ever seen me play golf now, what's this? Lifetime achievement? You did what? You can't break 80, much less 90.
Well, you know, Jim, when you're working every weekend, it's hard to play golf.
Yeah.
Holding, number 92, defense. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Okay, so now the Patriots moving the football.
Yep, Tracy said it. Josh McDaniels, this is a different football team, and we're really seeing it so far here. They're being patient with the run game. No success really early, and some good runs here in this drive. So now they're going to change up. Unbalanced line.
2nd and 2. Great. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Ward on the coverage of Bennett. Hey, Brady, I mentioned he's had his troubles up here. Not just him, the Patriots as well, but 2-7 inside this stadium. This is where he lost his first career, well, he had his first career playoff loss. You remember that game?
Yeah, I did.
Here to call that. The first overtime game that he ever lost was here, and he's lost the AFC Championship game. Here, 2 of the last 3 seasons with a Super Bowl win in between. That's going to be good for a gain of about 1.
Now you show that record of Tom Brady here. Look, everybody struggles here for so many years. We've seen this Denver team has been good. And the defense, Wade Phillips now, just tough to really dig in and do. If you don't run the football well, it's very hard to throw it with success because of the pass rush and the good coverage down the field.
Just the 2nd time in his career. He's 0 for 5 at the start. He's got 3rd and 10. Brady from the 44. Fires it, and it's off the hands of White. They keep trying to get that one to work, and it hasn't connected so far.
Couple drops, and they keep changing up on the defensive side. Wade Phillips, I thought last year in the championship game, really mixed up the coverages. Everything that he was doing kind of fooled the Patriots offense, and so far, nobody really knows one-on-one matchups.
Allen. Some off of this, and who else is down there but Matthew Slater. Just as they drew it up. 36-yard punt. Broncos have the ball at the 7.
Alexa, ask Uber for a ride.
Okay.
Alexa, pause. Alexa, resume.
Alexa, ask 1-800-Flowers to order Tina Roses.
Okay.
As a control enthusiast, I'm all business when I travel. Even when I travel for leisure. So I go national, where I can choose any available upgrade in the aisle without starting any conversations or paying any F charges. What can I say? Control suits me. Go national. Go like a pro.
This R2 unit must be delivered to the rebellion.
Come on, R2.
Welcome to the rebellion.
This is for you.
Duracell and Children's Miracle Network hospitals are powering imaginations everywhere.
NFL Next Gen Stats, when you play this Denver defense, here's what you can expect. You can expect a lot of people around you as you throw the football. Pressure on the quarterback. They're the best in the NFL, 2.5 yards. Last year in the championship game, they were 2.2 yards away from Tom Brady, but quarterbacks know it, they feel it. They get rid of the football before they want to, and it's Tom Brady so far today, 0 for 6.
Yeah, the tie is a start he had in a game in 2003 against the New York Giants. So Siemian, he's hit 5 of his first 7 passes for 48 yards. The big one was to Demaryius Thomas for 23 that set up a field goal the last time they had the football. That's back over to Thomas. And for a moment, Logan Ryan he almost had the beat on that one, didn't he?
He was close.
Yep.
Man, that would make me tight coming out of the end zone or being this far back. But Trevor Siemian is an aggressive thrower, decision maker. So if he has little windows, not afraid to take a chance and throw the football, very accurate. And Demaryius Thomas, I've never seen him so confident and look so fast on the football field as he has the last couple of weeks.
2nd and 3. And Forsett, that's a nice run for a first down. This is the one thing that's really been missing from this team since C.J. Anderson went out about a month and a half ago and was put on IR. They just have not been able to get anything going on the ground.
It makes sense for Gary Kubiak, right, to bring Forsett in here for many reasons. Experience. Yeah. He's had him at 2 other stops.
Yep.
He knows the system, and he's playing a defense that does a lot of different stuff. So you need a running back there to help the quarterback.
Pass that was intended for Hireman, and Siemian had to get rid of it because Logan Ryan was providing pressure. And here is Forsett. It's not very often that you actually get carries for 3 different teams in the same season. But that's the case with Justin Forsett, now playing with his 7th different team. And as you said, he played in 2012 for the Texans for Kubiak. And there's Hireman, who was the target on the last throw, down to the 49. Just to finish up Forsett, he also was with Kubiak at Baltimore in 14 when Kubiak was the offensive coordinator.
There it is, just a seam throw. Right away, watch the defense. They're looking outside. They got a little blitz on. And Trevor Siemian, man, just rears back and let it go. Put it right on the target to Hireman.
His 3rd catch, Hireman. And it goes for 31. And it goes to him again. Hireman getting all this action with Virgil Green in the locker room. That's a pickup of 9.
Well, at first I thought down the field, I said, oh, that looks like A.J. Derby. But Hireman stepping in for Virgil Green, getting those throws. Of course, A.J. Derby, I bring his name up because they made a trade from him, and they got him from the Patriots.
Hireman in the last minute of real time has matched an entire season of catches. 2 of them for a total of 40 yards. Hireman, the 2nd-year player drafted in the 3rd round out of Ohio State, 14. That's Booker's first carry, and it picks up 2, enough for the first.
You look at these 2 quarterbacks. What a start by Trevor Siemian. Tom Brady, coverage has been tight, trying to get rid of the football quick, but Trevor Siemian coming off that game last week, even though they lost, I thought he played very well against the Tennessee Titans, and so far here today.
That's Booker on the draw. Gave a little stiff arm, but Chunk stayed with him, picks up 5. Tomorrow on CBS, an Oprah Winfrey special event, The Last Interview and final farewell with First Lady Michelle Obama from inside the White House. Oprah and the First Lady tomorrow, 8/7 Central, only CBS. For 2nd and 5. Siemian on the run. He has Thomas again for a first down.
Well, they love this part of the game, and this is where you can see the difference in Trevor Siemian from early in the year. Now just being instinctive. You know, doesn't like what he sees, moves in the pocket. And Gary Kubiak said to us, I'd like to see him move a little more. And throws the ball very well on the run. Really sharp so far here early.
Thomas coming off his season-high 10 catches at Tennessee. He's already got 3 in this one. And that is Booker. Wrestled down by McClellan.
Well, they didn't want to start Booker today, Jim, and really kind of, you know, the so-called rookie wall. I don't know about that, if that's the reason, but take some pressure off of him, put Forsett in there, and then work Booker into the game and hope that it helps his confidence, makes him more productive. I think it was a great idea by Gary Kubiak.
So he goes back out. He had just 3 carries for 1 yard last week as Forsett again saw his first action as a Bronco. Had a rare fumble. And you look at his career, Forsett has been absolute gold holding the football, but not last week on his first handle. There's Siemian. There's Derby. McCourty holding on. And those old teammates tangle up, gain of 6.
That was some job by the quarterback, Siemian, waiting. Look how long, all the way across the formation. And then Devin McCourty says, well, I'm my old teammate. Never got to probably tackle him in practice. Found out he's a lot bigger than he thought and stronger.
It's going to close out the first quarter. Each team with a field goal. And you're watching the NFL on CBS.
I wrote you a love note without writing a single word.
Introducing a new way to create a gift from the heart that could only come from the new Pandora boutique at Jared. A world of Pandora, including exclusive pieces designed just for Jared. Ready to be mixed, matched, and stacked with help from Jared's own Pandora expert. The one gift that speaks volumes you'll both treasure forever. That's why he went to Jared.
For adults with advanced non-small cell lung cancer, previously treated with platinum-based chemotherapy, including those with an abnormal ALK or EGFR gene who've tried an FDA-approved targeted therapy, this is big. A chance to live longer. With Opdivo, nivolumab. Opdivo demonstrated longer life and is the most prescribed immunotherapy for these patients. Opdivo significantly increased the chance of living longer versus chemotherapy. Opdivo works with your immune system. Opdivo can cause your immune system to attack normal organs and tissues in your body and affect how they work. This may happen anytime during or after treatment has ended and may become serious and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you experience new or worsening cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomiting, extreme fatigue, constipation, excessive thirst or urine, swollen ankles, loss of appetite, rash, itching, headache, confusion, hallucinations, muscle or joint pain, flushing, or fever, as this may keep these problems from becoming more serious. These are not all the possible side effects of Opdivo. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant or lung, breathing, or liver problems. A chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about Opdivo. See OpdivoTV.com for this and other indications. Bristol Myers Squibb thanks the patients, nurses, and physicians involved in Opdivo clinical trials.
'Twas the Monday before Christmas in a quaint forest valley.
If you want to keep breathing, you'll forget you ever saw this.
A gang of bad guys crashed the Scorpion winter finale. But what to their wondering eyes should appear but a team of geniuses who'd strike back without fear.
You're officially on the naughty list.
Merry Scorpion, this Monday.
We start the second quarter, and the Broncos are in the red zone. Jim Nance and Phil Simms, Tracy Wolfson and Jay Feely. Important game on each side here. Week 15. Well, it's been a wild day around the league. Some of those early finishes. 3rd and 3. Siemian is intercepted, and look out. It's a race. Siemian has an angle on Ryan. He's brought down eventually, though, by Demaryius Thomas. Ryan with his first interception of the season. We thought he almost jumped a route earlier, and this time he did.
Here he comes across the field. Kid number 10 comes across Emmanuel Sanders, and Logan Ryan stays right with it, makes contact, and undercuts it. And Trevor Siemian, trying to anticipate the throw, throws it before he really sees the defensive back and sees the position. Watch the anticipation. Didn't get it outside far enough. I don't think it mattered wherever he threw it. Logan Ryan was going to take it.
42-yard return. And remember on the Broncos' previous possession how they had that little 7-yard out throw to Thomas, and Ryan was so close that he took note. He said, maybe next time I'll just go ahead and jump it.
Man, Yeah, you know, it's kind of a giveaway sometimes. When you bring the guy across the formation, you're expecting man-to-man coverage, and you want him to be trailing where you can get the, you know, all the linebackers, everybody in the way, but that wasn't the case that time, and Logan Ryan played it well. Two big turnovers here so far for Denver. Otherwise, they're dominating.
From the Broncos, 46. Brady. Hit from behind, and the ball's on the ground. That's Thuney who fell on it. Jared Crick got the big hit on Brady.
There he goes, Jared Crick. They had a little twist on. Von Miller goes inside, and a good job by Jared Crick just to keep working. The initial protection is good. Tom Brady never felt the pressure from behind, and Crick causes the fumble.
Yeah. A loss of 3 on the play. The recovery by Thuney. Crick, another former Kubiak player, disciple of Kubiak from Houston. 2nd and 13, and there is the first completion for the Patriots as Edelman is shoved out of bounds after picking up the first down.
Well, what can you count on when you talk about the Patriots? You can count on this, that Julian Edelman is going to find his way to get open, and Tom Brady's going to get throws to him. Tom Brady been throwing the football physically about as good as you could ever throw it this year, and Edelman is probably the #1 guy he can count on out there to get open and catch the ball.
Yep, that's the 80th catch of the season for Edelman. Blount rips off the best run of the game so far for Blount on just his 3rd carry. We've got a flag out, though.
Holding, number 60, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
The call against David Andrews wipes out the big gain.
Andrews blocking Sylvester Williams right in the middle, number 60. Does have his hand on the jersey. Pretty tough call. A lot of holding goes on inside. You talk about the guards in the center. But Blount, I don't know about you, Jim, just looking at him. We had a chance to talk to him the other night, but he looks like he's in great shape. He's been doing it with the help of Dante Scarnecchia, the offensive line coach who came back.
1st and 20. Brady in the pocket. Heat was coming. Pass. It is caught. Wow. That was right over the head of 2 defenders, and Edelman brings it down for 15.
Darian Stewart, Nelson, the linebacker, both on him. Patriots in a hurry up, so this play can't be reviewed. Both feet are down. It's a good catch.
Yeah, they'd win any review if they had challenged it. 2nd and 5. With his 3rd catch on this series.
Tim, easy guy to throw to. Julian Edelman in the slot, moves around, little stutter inside, gets open. You know, Tom Brady talked about that. I can count on him, and they used to be able to count on, of course, Rob Gronkowski, that he would draw double coverage, he could make plays, and everybody else in this team, they kind of have to help him a little bit with formations and plays to get production out of it.
Dion Lewis at the bottom. Harris is on him. Empty backfield, 1st and 10. Brady, all kinds of time in the pocket. Now, finds an open man. That's Devlin. And the fullback is finally lassoed inside the 5.
Good job by Tom Brady. Edelman's going to come in, give a little move, and try to go down the middle, but it's a 3-man rush. And, you know, veteran quarterbacks, they know, they feel the 3-man rush, so he didn't panic, took his time, and then he finally finds Devlin out there. And that was a really good play and a decision by Tom Brady.
1st and goal. That's Lewis. And he reached the football, came out, and may have rolled right back into his arms. He was trying to reach across, break the plane. And Denver had a golden opportunity to fall on it.
Yeah, it looked like Dion Lewis fell back on it, and Chris Harris was in there. I'm not sure if he ripped it out, but...
Well, the ball just kind of rolled right back toward Lewis, who was on the ground. Looked like Darian Stewart had a real shot at this.
See who rips it out. Chris Harris. He rips it out.
I'll tell you what, that's a touchdown right there.
And I was going to say, if this would have been recovered by Denver, New England, of course, would challenge if they scored, and I would challenge it anyway.
2nd and goal. No flag coming out on the far sideline. That's Blount, and he's got his 15th rushing touchdown of the season. That breaks and sets the all-time New England single-season rush touchdown mark. He was tied with Curtis Martin, who had a couple of seasons of 14.
How about this? How about the resurgence of LeGarrette Blount? Not that just this year. Watch 46, they'll come inside. Oh, good job. Gets the block on Anderson. And LeGarrette Blount he breaks as many tackles as any running back in the NFL.
And he's got the most rushing touchdowns in the league. Again, the 15 is a New England record. I'll tell you another record that Blount has hold of, and we looked it up earlier today. The longest span in between 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Extra point Gostkowski is good because Blount had a 1,000-yard season back in 2010 for the Buccaneers. 6 years later, he has one for the Patriots. It's a 14-point swing. The Ryan interception, and then the Patriots with Blount finishing it off.
It's the holidays at Verizon, and the best deals are on the best network. With no surprise overages, you can use your data worry-free, and even carry over the data you don't use. And right now, get 4 lines and 20 gigs for only $40 per line. You'll even get the iPhone 7, the Samsung Galaxy S7, the Pixel, phone by Google, or the Moto Z Droid for only $10 per month. No trade-in required. Hurry, these offers end soon. Get the best deals and the best network, only on Verizon.
Says it won't let up for a while.
The Cadillac XT5.
What should we do?
Tailored to you.
Wait it out.
Equipped with Apple CarPlay compatibility. Now during season's best, get this low-mileage lease on this Cadillac XT5 from around $429 per month, or purchase with 0% APR financing.
It's Macy's More the Merrier sale, with great gifting for everyone on your list. Stock up on family pajamas and sleepwear for her, now 50% off. 3-piece comforter sets, sheet sets, or Martha Stewart throws, your choice, only $29.99. Take 30% plus an extra 25% off Nespresso brewers. Save on select fine jewelry, now 40 to 60% off. And coats and sweaters for him and for her, now 50% off. Macy's More the Merrier sale.
CBS Monday. What's up? There's no fooling Dad.
I know that what's up. I've used that what's up. I know where that what's up ends up.
New man with a plan. Then only a 2 Broke Girls road trip would wind up here. Yeah! New 2 Broke Girls after New Man with a Plan at a special time Monday night, 8 Central.
Well, LeGarrette Blount, touchdown number 15 on the ground this year.
It's interesting talking to him the other night how he said, hey, I had to regain the trust of these coaches. And what he told us that from preseason, first practice, all the way through, just kept getting it done. And finally said, hey, we realized he's the man, gave him the football.
Are you kidding me? Brought down by Bolden at the 24. So Siemian was going along, looking like he was very much in the groove, and then an ill-advised pass has turned things here at the moment.
He was rolling, man. I mean, look at this throw in between 3 defenders. Just can't throw it better than that. The seam pass. But then threw it a little off target, tried to anticipate, which is a good thing, which he does do. And now the big question is, can the play calling still be aggressive, and can he stay aggressive after that big turnover?
Takes it to Forsett. Just dump it off to him here. Take the 7 yards with it.
Well, I think when you look at this, too, this offense, going a little quick hurry up, no huddle, but What's the concern for this New England defense? The concern, Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, that's what they were worried about today. Don't give up big plays, those two wide receivers.
Forsett runs into Alec Branch. Decks him for a loss of 1. Tracy, back down to you.
Jim, we saw Broncos tight end Virgil Green take a hard hit to the head in that first quarter. He is officially out with a concussion.
Not surprised to hear that. Alan Branch with that last tackle. Boy, he has done. That's what makes it tough. This New England defense inside. Alan Branch, Malcolm Brown, Vince Valentine, they are all true run-stopping defensive linemen. What I mean by that, just really big and you can't move them.
Now the flags come out with a lot of finger pointing in each direction.
Neutral zone infraction, number 95, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
So Chris Long, the 5 yards, enough to give the Broncos a first down.
Well, they were wrong. I think it's Logan Ryan who was on the outside blitzing, and Bill Belichick doesn't show too much emotion usually during the game. Big first down, though, they give the Broncos offense.
Siemian and targeting Sanders for the second time, and Emmanuel still without a catch.
Yep, see, underneath coverage, had no choice but to throw it high. Shea McClellan underneath, helping out the corner, Malcolm Butler. So sometimes, Jim, there is such a good thing as a good miss in this league. That was a good miss.
Omaha! Back to Forsett. A whole lot of congestion over there. Picks up a couple.
You know, when you have wide receivers like the Denver Broncos have, and Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas, that's their offense, or has been really a lot this year. It limits what you can do on defense, and I'll give you a good example. Last week against the Baltimore Ravens, they got some good wide receivers, but not like these two guys. New England threw every blitz that you could draw up at them, and it was one of the reasons why they won the game. I mean, they did everything defensively, just confused them, had free guys running to the quarterback and all the time.
3rd and 8. Siemian, middle of the field. What a catch. Thomas hauls it in, tries to break free, and he's got a gain of 16.
You said it, what a catch, and watch Trevor Siemian. The pocket closes in on him, and he throws it little sidearm. That's what you do. Stay back, can't step into it.
So that's how you catch it. You just pin it against your shoulder pad with one arm.
And Demaryius Thomas, his confidence, like I said, it's high, it shows.
That's Booker. He plows ahead for about 5. Well, you've said, as we prepare for this game this week, in a lot of ways, the wide receivers have saved the offense this season.
Absolutely. Look, we said it. You know, you got Forsett coming in here now, taking over the running, but the offensive line, when you can't run it, you got to throw it. And both of them are putting up good numbers when you talk about these wide receivers.
Both have a chance to go over 1,000 on the season today, as Siemian is taken down on the sack by Trey Flowers.
Well, Trey Flowers, he's another just multitasking receiver. Nowhere to go inside, but outside they were trying to throw the football against Malcolm Butler. Coverage on the other side is great. And Malcolm Butler at the bottom of the screen, watch Emmanuel Sanders. He is blanketed, nowhere to go. And Emmanuel Sanders turns to the sideline, looks at him, and goes to his own teammates, my fault.
3rd and 12. That's for Flowers, a Patriot leading 6th sack of the season. Siemian looking for an open man, and he's got him. He's got him as Taylor with a first down catch.
Beautiful throw, and we saw this in practice. Down the field, over the top, and in front of the defensive back. Over the top of Shea McClellan. Beautiful throw, and I mean, we got to give him a nickname like Stretch or whatever. When you see him running around at practice, he looks like he's about 6'8". And John Elway was standing next to us during practice, Jim, and he just says he was impressed and thinks he's going to turn out to be a really good player, and he shows it on the field now.
There's Siemian. the option underneath. The Booker chunk is right there. Gain of 3. CBSSports.com. You can go all access now. You can, with the CBS All Access, you can stream the NFL on CBS. Plus, you can try it for free right now. Just go to CBS.com/NFL.
I'd say Trevor Siemian got over that interception.
Made some nice throws on this drive. He's got Thomas back in the lineup. He was down the last 3 plays. 2nd and 8. Nothing there. Throwaway. Let's get an injury update. Tracy, what do you have?
Well, from the Patriots sideline, you have not seen defensive tackle Malcolm Brown out here on this drive. That's because he has a stomach injury, but they are calling him probable to return, Jim.
All right, Malcolm Brown, who tackled Kenneth Dixon of Baltimore last week in the end zone for the Patriots' 3rd safety of the season.
That's a big part of their run defense, no question. Malcolm Brown, 1st-round draft pick from Texas 2 years ago.
3rd and 8. To Forsett, and look who's there right away. Van Noy.
Nobody open down the field, couldn't see it, and the pocket just collapsed. Chris Long that time gets the pressure. Little game to the outside, they twist. Seeing more and more of this stuff, more complicated defense from New England. Why? Because the guys have been together long enough now, and they can add new plays to that playbook.
And the most significant thing about that is it knocked them out of field goal range, a loss of 6. They bypassed the chance for a 55-yard field goal attempt. Instead, they pin them down. Edelman, fair catch inside the 10. A 10-3 New England lead. 5 minutes and change, first half.
Do you think that we got where we are by letting some inbred muscle us?
If that's who you think we are, you're making a fatal miscalculation. We're bankers and judges and police officers.
So you're threatening me with people more powerful than you?
Exactly.
So what am I talking to you for?
We're all going to hell. Live by Night, rated R. In theaters everywhere, January 13th.
Abracadabra! Alakazam! Hocus Pocus! It's not working!
Okay, Google, what's the magic word? The magic word is please.
Please!
You gotta be cool, calm, collected, look your fear in the eye. You gotta be shaking off the press, you gotta be taking your time. You gotta say,
Nobody comes into this house without paying the price.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Nobody comes into this house without paying the price.
More people save by combining their home and auto with State Farm to help life go right.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Live by Night from Warner Brothers Pictures, in theaters January 13th. State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM. And by Walmart. Find gifts, groceries, and more this season.
And some of the things you'll see over the Denver Art Museum, but there's Brady and the Patriots. Tom 0 for 6 first quarter, but 4 for 4 on that last drive. That resulted in a touchdown plunge by LeGarrette Blount. Gets the handoff here. Able to pick up 3.
Well, when you're in a slump, what do? Jim Nance, if you're Tom Brady, you go to your favorite receiver, and that's Julian Edelman. I should say slump, just off to a slow start. What a throw there. Underneath, he's very tough to cover, and then good movement by Brady, which we see a lot from him over the last couple years.
So 3 passes to Edelman that last drive, and that 1 to Devlin. Hitting all 4 passes on that touchdown drive. It's Lewis. And he's near the 15.
Well, what they're doing, too, just don't make it look so obvious, throwing the football. Why? Because, hey, look, you can't overstate the importance, to Josh McDaniels, the importance of trying to control Von Miller. And so far, they've done a good job in the passing game. Running the football, formations.
Brady's been hit once. That's after taking what some said was 17 hits in all in the AFC title game. Some thought it was even more.
Yeah, whatever the number is, it was a lot.
And it's a first down as White has hold of it. Ward tackles him down, but not until there's a first.
One of the matchups you got to like, left of your screen, oh, missed it, is White against TJ Ward. Last year, White, they threw the football team in that championship game. They tried to 16 times. So they look for the matchup. Wherever they think the weakness is, and they like the matchup, that's where the Patriots are going to throw the football.
You set it downs at the 19. Blount, the ball carrier. Into a pile after a couple. And tonight on CBS, don't miss the hit drama NCIS Los Angeles with a special holiday case. All new NCIS Los Angeles tonight after 60 minutes only. CBS.
You know, in this game now in the NFL, quarterbacks complete 65-70% of their passes like it's nothing. This Denver defense, pretty incredible stat, I think. 54% completion passing against them. So that tells you the pass rush, the coverage.
Timeout Brady.
How good it is.
Yep, they are number 1 in the league against the pass. 2:44 to go in the second.
Save us.
You are destined for great things.
You're an assassin.
Assassin's Creed, rated PG-13.
Love is forever. But the Zales watch sale? Tick-tock. Shop now through December 24th for 25% off all Bulova watches. Only at Zales, the diamond store.
Hold my hand. Please pray for me, or tear it apart.
Life is better when we celebrate together during Toyotathon. Toyota, let's go places.
I catch every ball thrown my way to earn this gear. But Grandma Margaret went to NFLshop.com and got the same gear for her grandson Dominic. The best place to get authentic NFL gear this holiday, NFLshop.com.
Our sports broadcasting community lost one of our favorite guys this week, just beloved, Craig Sager, passing away at the age of 65 after a long and courageous battle with leukemia. We got to know him quite well through the years as he worked our NCAA tournament coverage with us. And he will be missed. Coming out of a Patriots timeout. Got 2nd and 8 at their own 21. Lewis. And quick contact on him as Justin Simmons comes up.
Wow, good timing. Last second, defense is disguised. Justin Simmons comes flying up out of the secondary and makes that tackle to get him in. Still good situation for this New England offense. As long as it's not 3rd and 10, Tom Brady has a chance to get rid of it quick and pick up the first down.
It's a 3rd and 5. Brady's pass to Edelman, and he was able to fight off 2 hits, including one by Stewart that you thought might have stopped him short, but he broke through it and has enough at the 2-minute warning. Look at the effort by Edelman. First down, New England, 2-minute warning.
This Friday, spread some holiday cheer.
You got a hanging vibe.
Stop talking about how hot my mom is.
She's sneaky sexy, took me by surprise.
In the most hilarious movie of the year.
You got a tattoo with his name on it.
Oh, no, that is so cute.
Why, yeah, rated R.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Call me but love. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo. My love is deep, the more I give to thee. 1,000 times good night.
Can I give it to you straight? That airline credit card you have, it could be better. It's time to shake things up. With the Capital One Venture Card, you get double miles on everything you buy, not just airline purchases. Seriously, think of all the things you buy.
Great. Is this why you asked me to coffee?
Well, yeah, but also to catch up. What's in your wallet?
Hyundai presents the better drive of the week. With rain pouring down and time running out in a tie game with the Cardinals, Dolphins quarterback Matt Moore got a pair of completions from receiver Kenny Stills. The drive set up kicker Andrew Franks for the winning field goal on the game's final play and kept Miami in the race for the AFC playoffs. Brought to you by Hyundai, official sponsor of the NFL. Better drives us.
This holiday season, celebrate TV's best.
Oh, man.
Works for me.
Now that is a lot of holiday cheer.
Cheers to that. Cheers.
Coming up, the Verizon halftime report. JB, Tony Bart Boomer, Coach Cowher, scores and highlights. Again, those down-to-the-wire finishes, Green Bay, Chicago, Philly and Baltimore, Kansas City, Tennessee. The Kraft family today trying to see their franchise win the AFC East for the 8th consecutive year with a victory. They would do that. That would set the all-time record for consecutive years taking the division. Brady's pass intended for Edelman. Meanwhile, there's John Elway, Executive Vice President of Football Operations and the GM.
Yep.
And the legend around these parts.
That might be an understatement. You know, he's, of course, all he's done for the organization as a player, but what he's done as a general manager just as important and just as exciting.
2nd and 10, look at Lewis. And Talib, one of the last members of the last line of defense, able to hold him down to 13 as he was ready to break it.
Well, it's James Devlin once again. What they did was something really cute or different. Shaq Mason went inside, let his guy go, and James Devlin, the fullback, made the block to give Lewis room to run.
And that's Lewis with his first catch to go with 59 yards on the ground.
And the patience of this offense, running the football, keeping the situations the way they wanted. And, of course, the different offensive line we got out here. Tom Brady getting time and not getting hit when he throws the football like he did in the AFC Championship game.
This is a drive that began at the New England 8. They picked up a couple of 3rd down conversions. Their first of the game. The first 2 of the game. 2nd and 5. Steps up, but the pressure goes downfield, and that was Lewis, who was in coverage. Back there was Talib with Lewis.
Well, Aqib Talib having maybe, if not his best year in his career, really close to it. They try a double move. Interesting. He's really far off, but Aqib Talib still has the speed. Really wasn't much of a double move. Tom Brady looked at Lewis the whole time. Tough matchup for Dion Lewis to beat Aqib Talib on the outside.
So Talib is out for this play. A 3rd and 5 from the 48. Ward with the takedown on Martellus Bennett, and the Patriots will punt.
Joe Thuney, the left guard, rookie, struggles a little bit in pass protection, and that was a good spin move by Sylvester Williams. Caught him, got pressure. Brady had to throw it short of the first down.
Well, the Broncos, they have 3 timeouts. They like to let the clock run down here.
Well, Gary Kubiak says we're down 10-3. Stop the drive. Not going to take any chances when they get the ball on offense. So not even going to field the punt, which is smart too.
And it goes into the end zone. 32 seconds left. Just a net of 31 for Allen that time.
Dang it, I'm good.
Don't miss The Magnificent Seven on Blu-ray December 20th.
Hi, I'm Frank. I take Movantik for OIC, opioid-induced constipation. Had a bad back injury. My doctor prescribed opioids, which helped with the chronic pain, but backed me up. Big time. Tried prunes, laxatives, still constipated. Had to talk to my doctor. She said, "How long you been holding this in?" That was my Movantik moment. My doctor told me that Movantik is specifically designed for OIC and can help you go more often. Don't take Movantik if you have a bowel blockage or a history of them. Movantik may cause serious side effects, including symptoms of opioid withdrawal, severe stomach pain and/or diarrhea, and tears in the stomach or intestine. Tell your doctor about any side effects and about medicines you take. Movantik may interact with them, causing side effects. Why hold it in? Have your Movantik moment. Talk to your doctor about opioid-induced constipation. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Let's put a new spin on gift giving and go to a place with the best gifts and best brands all in one place. Let's put something under the tree that will get used all year. Get a free power tool or battery when you buy select combo kits, only at the Home Depot.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light. Strike gold, and you could win Super Bowl tickets for life. And by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Did you see that little wink?
I did. That's great. Glasses, the hat.
The Von Miller fan.
Von Miller jersey.
Another reason why Denver did not take the timeout before the punt is because New England still has a couple. As Forsett weaves through traffic for about 7. Yeah, had Allen, for example, pinned them inside the 5, New England with the timeouts, who knows, could have done something before the Verizon halftime report, which is coming up. And they'll get you up to date, the guys in the studio, with all the games that are going on here late, including Oakland at San Diego, which is a big one, given the Kansas City has already lost today. So yeah, the Raiders trying to take over first position in the AFC West. Verizon halftime reports coming up, and it's 10-3 Patriots at the intermission.
This baby is coming.
No? Everything that is important to me in the world is behind this door.
Halftime means time for a refill. Liquor Barn has the best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. Nobody beats Liquor Barn.
with class-exclusive 4-corner air suspension for a smooth, controlled, level ride. And the class-exclusive Rambox cargo management system, only Ram, America's longest-lasting pickups, have the power to light up every holiday. And now, get great deals at the Ram Big Finish event. Returning FCA US lessees get $12,500 in total values on the purchase of select 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs in dealer stock.
Something you don't know about the boy next door. He hates holiday break, because that's when food gets scarce and meals are hit or miss. His dad does the best he can, but it's not always enough. Their pride won't allow them to ask you for help, but they might ask Dare to Care.
Help us feed your neighbor. Go to donate.daretocare.org today.
Liquor Barn, Kentucky's hometown liquor store for all your wine, spirits, and beer. Shop Kentucky's largest bourbon selection and choose from over 1,000 great beers. Liquor Barn has the best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. Nobody beats Liquor Barn.
Good evening, I'm WLKY meteorologist Suzanne Horgan. What a difference a day makes. Tonight, temperatures are running 43 degrees colder than they were last night. Yesterday, we made it to 67 degrees. Today, we've been bitterly cold. For the most part of the day, we've been in the 20s. So we're going to be talking about cold weather as we head back to work tomorrow as well. So temperatures right now very chilly out there, and it's going to stay cold for tonight. Right now, it's 24 degrees, yet we have a wind chill factor of only 14 degrees. We still have that pesky wind out of the northwest at about 9 miles per hour, making it feel much colder than the actual air temperature. And the air temperature is bad enough for tonight. Temperatures are cold all across the board. Take a look at this. Up in Seymour, it's 18 degrees. Right now, it's 19 over in Paoli. We're coming in at 21 degrees in Elizabethtown right now and 21 degrees in Brandenburg. Temperatures aren't going to be much better for tomorrow. We're still going to be talking about cold conditions as we head back to work on Monday. I have 28 degrees in Madison for tomorrow. We'll look for highs right around 29 degrees in Elizabethtown. Temperatures only make it to about 31 degrees in Bardstown for tomorrow. We will expect to have dry skies on your Monday with those highs recovering into the upper 20s. On Tuesday, a little bit better, right around 43 degrees, fairly close to normal for this time of year. And then we see a nice little rally in the temperature department on your Wednesday, with high temperatures recovering to right around 50 degrees. So stay warm out there, and I hope you have a fantastic night.
Winter in Greater Louisville, a season of rapid change. Sometimes fun, sometimes ferocious.
Have the big coats ready to go.
Jay Cardosi and the WLKY weather team keep you prepared.
And it's going to be cold.
With an exclusive forecast, delivering pinpoint accuracy, the information you need to keep your family safe.
You're going to have to bundle up, add the extra layer.
Stay ahead of winter weather with the most trusted team, WLKY Weather. Live, local, late breaking. Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien, Sunday night after the late news on WLKY.
500,000 people watch the Boston Marathon on the streets here in New England.
We got multiple explosions. We need help down here.
2 suspects seen on the surveillance cameras.
Clock is ticking. Every inch of this city is getting searched.
Are you all right, man? I'm still here.
Please be careful.
We're going to stand up and defend ourselves. We're not going to be beaten down.
Patriots Day. Rated R. CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. Get NFL Mobile to watch live, local, and primetime games, highlights, NFL Red Zone, and more, all without using any data, only on Verizon. I'm James Brown, and welcome into Studio 43, along with Tony, Coach Bart, and Boomer. To the scoreboard we go, and New England. It took Tom Brady a quarter to kind of get adjusted. Right now, New England holding to a touchdown lead over Denver.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the game of the day was in Kansas City. You can see the Titans right here. 3 minutes to go. They get the touchdown. Instead of kicking an extra point to tie it, Mike Mularkey decides to go for 2. No good, but they get the ball back. And then we get the kick by Suckup. It's short, but wait, Andy Reid iced the kicker. So Ryan Suckup gets another attempt at a 53-yarder. A little bit more oomph on this one, and they win the game 19-17 and keep their playoff hopes alive in the AFC South.
You know, you talk about the AFC playoffs, guys. You can see right there, New England battling Denver right now. And if Oakland can hang on to win and beat San Diego, come back and beat San Diego, they would then lead the AFC West. You can see Houston won today. Tom Savage taking over for Brock Osweiler. And see the Kansas City loss right there. Take a look at this in the NFC now. Detroit loses. They're 9-5. It's going to set up a huge game with Green Bay at the end of the season. The Giants win at 10-4, and they're putting pressure on the Dallas Cowboys, who obviously have a huge game tonight against Tampa Bay.
All right, guys, we talked about it. Tom Brady, JB, you mentioned it. He's got a tale of two quarters for him. In that first quarter, he couldn't get anything going. You see that pass coming up short. Then here with the sack, you know, they have a history of roughing him up. The Broncos do. Remember last year's AFC Championship game? But then, obviously, as Tom Brady always does, second quarter, he's starting to figure things out. Starts hitting Julian Edelman a couple times. He had 4 catches in that second quarter. And you look at the quarters and break it down right here. 0 for 6 in the first quarter, 8 for 10 in that second quarter. Tom Brady, as always, he has a way of figuring it out, and I would expect more of that in that second half.
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to take Julian Edelman away because he's getting Tom Brady into a rhythm. And if Tom Brady gets into a rhythm, he's going to start pushing the ball downfield. They're going to have to think about probably bracketing Julian Edelman and making sure that he has to beat them with somebody else.
One mistake by Trevor Siemian led all of a sudden Tom Brady to get back into a little bit of a rhythm. The one thing that still you could see right now, Denver really has a hard time stopping the running game.
Deion Lewis has given him a big lift out of the backfield along with LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah, and well, I think Trevor Siemian, that's the big story for me. He is playing some good football. John Elway looks pretty smart now letting Brock Osweiler go.
You got to run. You have to run, blitz them on early downs when Blount's in the game.
And the Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Watch live, local, and primetime games on NFL Mobile without using any data. Only on Verizon.
We have 9 sets of citizens who are now considered fugitives.
We'll find them.
We got to get out of here.
Go, go, go!
Punted premieres January 22nd.
The average fan may be watching the big play and where the ball is. We're responsible for the entire field. There are 2 athletic trainers in the booth for all National Football League games. My primary job is to spot injuries to the head and neck. We have the vantage point that the medical staffs do not have. We have the capabilities to stop a game and do a medical timeout. We can contact officials to get to that player to receive the medical care that he needs.
Anything can happen when Thursday night football comes to town on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. 2 huge showdowns in the AFC playoff race.
Touchdown!
The Bengals face off against the Texans on Christmas Eve.
He'll take it all the way. Touchdown!
Then on a Christmas Day special at 4:30.
Unbelievable!
A fierce rivalry is renewed when the Ravens clash with the Steelers.
For the touchdown!
Bengals-Texans Christmas Eve. Then Ravens-Steelers Christmas Day at 4:30. Exclusively on NFL Network.
Watch every live, local, and primetime game on your phone with NFL Mobile. It's the best. And I'm the best. Exclusively on Verizon.
The Patriots lead it at halftime. The only touchdown of the game, a 1-yard run by LeGarrette Blount, his 15th rush touchdown of the season. Patriots trying to win the AFC East with a victory, and the Broncos in a fight for things in their playoff lives out west.
Don't miss a new NCIS Los Angeles. CBS tonight after 60 minutes.
The McRib is back. Now 2 for $5 on the McPick 2 menu at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
At Thornton's, we believe busy folks like you should be able to get real food from a real kitchen, even when you're on the go. So now we have real kitchens with real cooks making real food right in our stores. Hand-rolled breakfast burritos, freshly made pizza sticks, soft, salty pretzels, a whole menu of delicious food that's good to go and great to eat. Stop in today and see just how good real can taste.
Real kitchen, real food, it's Thornton's.
It's what everyone's after. The new 2017 Nissan Rogue. With intelligent forward emergency braking that could stop your car for you. Get to Nissan's Go Rogue year-end event for year-end savings on Rogue and the rest of the Nissan lineup. Take on any Galaxy. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, only in theaters. Get a low $189 per month lease on the 2016 Rogue, or get a low $259 per month lease on Murano.
Big pick two. Let me get a big pick two.
The McRib is back. Now 2 for $5 on the McPick 2 menu at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
WLKY, honored with the Overall Excellence Emmy 3 years in a row.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think
Going to business school, I took out a very big student loan. It was the first time that I actually felt a sense of fear. It was stressful. Then my friend told me about SoFi. I lowered my interest rate by 40%, which will save me over $25,000. Now I go to SoFi's member events, and I met some really inspiring people. Refinancing my loan with SoFi was probably one of the smartest things I've ever done.
Save thousands by consolidating your student loans. Get your rate in less than 2 minutes. Visit trysofi.com.
This is the 5th time the Patriots have led at halftime in this stadium. They've won only once in the previous 4 such occasions. And you can follow your favorite team all season long. Just go to itunes.com/NFL. So the Broncos so good at takeaways and takeaway points, best in the league. Not New England, Denver is. But so far in the first half, 2 takeaways by the Patriots, none by the Broncos.
Yeah, you know, you look at the game and just the way the Patriots, we never know what they're going to be, right? They always kind of fool you or surprise you, and they came out, played a very controlled offense, and what did they do? They took away the best weapon that Denver has, Von Miller, because they ran the football, had 3rd and shorts to throw it, so it was easier for Tom Brady and smart by New England's offense.
They also took away Emmanuel Sanders in that first half. He did not have a catch. You can see the numbers, 187 total yards by the Broncos, but the 2 turnovers. It's a 10-3 New England lead.
But I think the big thing, too, is don't forget, New England, they might give you some yards. There's a reason why they toughen up near the end zone. They second best scoring defense in the NFL.
Siemian in that first half, 15 of 21, 147 yards. And he threw that interception when the game was tied at 3, and they were facing 3rd down from the Patriots' 15.
Well, they were in field goal range there. Then he threw a short pass late in the first half that lost yards. It took him out of field goal range, too. So, hey, Denver moving the football, just not making that play to get them to score.
Latimer grabs with 2 hands and takes off. Good run back out to the 31. Tracy Wolfson, what did you learn at halftime?
Missed opportunities. That is what both coaches told me going in and going out of half. I asked Gary Kubiak why they didn't call the timeout down the stretch there, and they said, well, it was about field position, and New England had 2 timeouts, and they get the ball here to start the half. It's all about moving the football in this second half. Also, defensive end Derek Wolfe out for the game with a neck injury.
Wow, so they've lost both Virgil Green to a concussion, and now Wolf for the rest of this game. Siemian in trouble and is taken down by Flowers. No, that was Sheard.
Jamal Sheard for a couple weeks was not part of this defense. I think he got the message. Watch him to the outside, just run Stevenson over right into the quarterback and gets the sack. And once he went through that little period, which we see with New England players getting benched or being inactive.
Thomas ducks down out to about the 33. And that's a story that you say has been around a long time. If you miss some assignments, you don't do what you're supposed to do. Belichick, you know, it's run through this roster. You know, some guys that you think are in solid shape, they sit down for a while.
Well, I've seen it happen to Jamal Sheard. I've seen Ninkovich get bumped around. We saw it with Chandler Jones. And where's Cyrus Jones today?
he's inactive.
Hey, you know, it's just look, when you win Super Bowls and you want to keep players on edge, You do it like Bill Belichick does it. Of course, he can do this because he's had such great success with the players and the team.
He's got a 3rd and 8 here, Siemian. Dropping it is dropped at the other end by Derby.
Oh.
Wow, that's a big one, too. Would have been a first down at about the 45.
It's a big drop, and it's a really good route. Watch him go down the field and sell it inside against Patrick Chung. Stops. Football right on the money, but easy to see. The head turned away from the ball before he caught it. That's why he dropped it.
Derby, who was the Patriots' leading receiver in the preseason with 15 catches, including a couple of touchdowns, and then they traded him to the Broncos October the 25th, where he was only active 4 of the first 7 weeks in New England. Look at Edelman check off the first hit, and then Latimer wraps him up. So Tom Brady warming up in that second quarter. He's got the 7-point lead.
I'm pumped you guys fly to Belize. What about Cancun or Jamaica? Could I swim with dolphins?
Yes to low fares to faraway places. Oh yeah, that's transparency.
Looking for gifts that'll make your tech-hungry family freak out? Come to the Apple Shop at Best Buy, where a blue shirt will make it easy to find amazing Apple gifts for everyone on your list, including the latest iPhone. Why, if we made the holidays any easier, robots would handle your small talk.
So, my brother fell down the well, and I married her.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh man, you are so funny.
Holiday gifting made easy at Best Buy.
I'm Thomas, and I quit smoking with Chantix. To think, after 25 years of smoking, I haven't had to pick up a cigarette. It's such a relief. It's a completely amazing feeling.
Along with support, Chantix Varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking.
My urge to smoke just faded off.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. Some reported seizures or sleepwalking with Chantix. If you have any of these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of mental health problems, which could get worse, or of seizures. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you have these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away, as some could be life-threatening. Tell your doctor if you have heart or blood vessel problems or develop new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Decrease alcohol use while taking Chantix. Use caution driving or operating machinery. Most common side effect is nausea.
Quitting changed my life.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
It's an Undercover Boss event. Are you ready? The bosses are back. The Undercover Boss season premiere.
Can I get a hug?
CBS Wednesday.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
They got the sack.
Some serious style points on a very chilly late afternoon here. That's more like it. Patriots' first possession of the second half. It's Blount. And that's Ward who got him down low.
Well, one of the big keys for the Patriots, let's make sure we keep Von Miller from ruining this football game. And Marcus Cannon, number 61, stands up to him great in the first half. Now watch this. He takes his arms away so Von Miller couldn't grab him and pull himself around. That was a tremendous technique. Then how about this to the right? Just knocks him down. So Marcus Cannon, not the same guy that he saw last year in this game. He's improved greatly.
Miller in the 2 games against the Patriots last year had 3.5 sacks, an interception, 7 quarterback hits. As Brady tries to find his tight end, Bennett, to leave on the coverage. Bennett with only 1 catch for 1 yard. Hogan has been held without a catch. In fact, he has not even been targeted, nor has Malcolm Mitchell, the rookie who's been coming on late in the season for New England.
Watch 61. Spin move by Von Miller, and he still recovered Cannon. But you're right, Jim. They cannot find the next guy to throw the football to.
Edelman, the only wide receiver with a catch. He's got 4 for 50. 3rd and 9. Brady. Ray has him, and a flag is out. Ray knocks him down at the 17.
Well, he beat Thuney that time.
Holding, number 62, offense. That penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
And what does Wade Phillips do? This is really smart. They put right here Shane Ray, so quick and fast, just hard for Thuney to take him and block him. You know, you're used to blocking big guys where they're not so quick and you can adjust. But man, Shane Ray, what a difference in him too this year compared to his rookie year. They are loaded with outside pass rushers on this Denver team.
So the 2nd sack of the game by the Broncos. And there's Norwood, who they were saying from the sideline after he muffed that first punt of the game that he lost it in the shadows. Just passing along word.
I hear you. Coach, I didn't see him. I'm
trying to return this one. Gets a grasp of it. And he gets whacked pretty hard there by Markevius Mingo. After a 49-yard punt.
You love all-day breakfast, but you don't love that you can't get all your favorites. But now you can get more of what you love, so you can find something else to not love, like hearing the sound of your own voice. Get more choices you love, now with all-day breakfast.
Wow, you're really festive?
Well, this time of year, there's plenty to be festive about.
Like what?
You smell like nutmeg. Like the Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. It's your last chance of the year to save big on every new Hyundai.
Oh, I'm feeling more festive already.
Wait, did you say save big?
Yep.
Oh, I think I hear holiday music now.
Oh, no, that's just my ringtone.
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. This is just one of the reasons to buy now. Get up to $2,500 off the new Sonata during Hyundai holidays.
Okay, Google, play a lullaby. Google Home, voice-activated speaker, $129. Save money, live better, Walmart.
So you like to know your heart rate when you're doing this, and this, and this, and this, and a little bit of this, which means you should probably wear this. Beat yesterday with Vivo Smart HR from Garmin.
Give her a gift from Zales that shines so bright, you may have to wrap it twice. Shop the Zales Season to Sparkle sale for 30% off hundreds of holiday gifts, now through December 24th. Only at Zales, the Diamond Store.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. Hyundai, official sponsor of the NFL. And by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Well, there's an interesting pair of handmade skis from Myers Skis in Denver. Like to see you up on the slope sometime.
Yeah.
That'll be a snapshot of grace and beauty.
Snapshot of something, probably my rear end falling down. There we go.
First down carry for Forsett. Give him a couple. Friday, by the way, December 30th, CBS Sports back to the Sun Bowl in El Paso. Christian McCaffrey and Stanford takes on North Carolina. CBS long time, great tradition. Down in El Paso continues. That's Forsett breaking it outside, and he is stopped about a half yard short of the first, but we do have a marker out.
Holding, number 73, offense. 10-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Speaking of Christian McCaffrey, his father is here. Part of the Denver Broncos radio network. There he is.
Has the glasses on, right in the middle. Big Ed. And tremendous receiver, played for the Giants, actually got to throw a few footballs to him. Good career, really good career out here in Denver. And man, does he have some sons that can play some football. Christian, he's got a young son, Dylan, played out here, won a state championship, going to quarterback, great prospect going to the University of Michigan.
2nd and 18 after the penalty. And that's in the direction of Thomas. Update time. Let's go back to the studio in New York.
Hey, Jim, the second coaching casualty of the week and this season took place as Gus Bradley, the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, has been relieved of his duty. 2-12 thus far this season, 14-48 over his career. No announcement regarding who the interim coach will be. Let's take it back to Jim Nantz.
Thank you, JB. It was Jeff Fisher earlier in the week who was jettisoned by the Rams, and Bradley and the Jags lost today in a fashion that's become commonplace this year.
Yep.
It looked like they would win the game and only to lose it. Here's Thomas on a 3rd and 18. Not going to get anywhere close to getting it all back.
We keep, again, the penalty by Okung really put him behind the chains. I love that phrase, but it's hard to overcome, especially against a good defense. And Malcolm Butler, you know, done a tremendous job one-on-one against Emmanuel Sanders so far today. These Patriots defense, they've been up to the task at hand with these wide receivers also.
It's Dixon punting again. Edelman has the grab, and he turns around and points to Latimer. And then says to the official, wait a minute. He bumped me.